Yo, what's poppin', my 420 army? It's your boy, the Mighty Liam 420, and I am here with the Juggernaut Bank Heist episode of my GTA 5 story, finally. So, yep, we're at Trevor's meth lab.
Oh, nice place you got. It's easy to mock, isn't it, huh? Cheap and fucking easy. This here is my place, and my work paid for my place. Relax, just basic things. Now we're going. So the world doesn't need any more sarcasm. It's the blight of the age.
So, yeah. Yeah, so I still had Trevor and Michael in their office in the last episode, just should be a bit of a carryover, but yeah.
But now, man, you like this place, you're a shell. Go fuck yourself.
Trevor, like, hardly takes care of his lab. There's, like, holes in the wall and all tons of other stuff that just causes damage.
Oh yeah, you're a fucking hero. So ripping open your just see what's been placed to your heart. Rip it open. See what's there, baby, because I'm ready. Hello?
And of course, somehow the FIB guys found Trevor's lab.
We've got a problem. Government funding. We need you to investigate research lab upstate.
Not terrorism, big nerve gas, biological terror.
That's going to be a mission in the next episode where they steal nerve gas from humane labs.
Gunman motor heavier than helicopter, truck, weapons. But the source of it. Chopper alone is setting back a couple of mil.
No worries there. Trevor here, he just came into a lot of them.
Is that sarcasm? Yeah, you fucking you're right, sarcasm. You fuck.
A few weeks ago,
Weeks ago, I was happily retired by my swimming pool. My psycho best friend shows up out of nowhere. Make sure to mistakes over made honest mistakes I made over a decade ago. Yet we, our little posse, are all flat fucking broke. But hey, let's go spend $2 million on a tandem rotor fucking chopper. So I can go steal nerve gas from fucking terrorists. Forgive me, you ignorant fuck. But sarcasm is all I fucking got. Sarcasm. And a room full of you cunts. That's one of Michael's best lines in the game. And luckily, since Steve and Dave are gone. Why do always Steve calls them? I don't know why Steve calls them ladies even though they're guys. Maybe because he's an asshole.
He said he knew about something. You tell him that we're driving towards Paleto Bay.
Get in the car. Yeah, so I take a little bit of a shortcut here to get to Michael's car. Where I just jump over this and then I drop down. I just noticed Michael's wearing flip-flops. And there's like, is Trevor out there already? It's like, oh. And of course, Starship We Built the City was playing on Los Santos Rock Radio, so I had to listen to that. And there's also two dialogues here after Michael calls Lester. There's one dialogue where you can get where Trevor talks to Michael about being a narcissist. I've never seen that dialogue in a playthrough except for the All Possibilities video that whatever 57010 posted on this video, so I'm not sure how you trigger it because it's always the conversation here to talk about Trevor being a hipster. Plus, Trevor's not much of a hippie. Isn't where like the peace, love, and understanding stuff. An actual hippie would be someone like Van Driesen from Beavis and Butthead. You know, it's like super early in the morning for me. I'm recording this commentary track, and I might be getting sick. I don't know. Because I've been sneezing a lot. I don't know if it's because I'm officially back from my cousin's wedding in Batchwana Bay when I'm recording this track, even though you're not seeing this till like the end of October. But yeah, my cousin was sick at the wedding, so I don't know. My one cousin was sick. The one that was getting married was the other cousin that's related to him, but I don't know if I've caught whatever she had or what it is.
Colonics. Right. But why are you out here?
It's off the grid. We're away from it all. It's somewhere real and authentic. This is America! And
This is America.
Yeah, well, what if it gets gentrified?
then I'll fucking move.
Okay. What about the way you dress? What about
Trevor, you
you don't give a shit?
started in your trailer, you went to an apartment in
You don't give a shit.
Vespucci Beach, but then you're forced to leave LS for a while, then you hide back in your trailer, and then...
A little wacky.
Whatever's in the shop is what I get. Jesus, what is this?
It's not an absence of taste, T. It's the opposite.
Yep.
You should be a stylist.
And then there's the tattoos. The weird music, the funny toys, the niche drugs, the everything.
What the fuck are we talking about?
You are a hipster.
What? You're a hipster. I hate hipsters.
Classic hipster tonight.
I am.
Come on, Trevor, you know Trevor hates hippies, so I wouldn't really call him a hippie.
Fucking do.
Self-hatred. Self-infliction.
Or only because I'm living out here away from the bean machines and the bankers.
You're gentrifying. Soon, the skinny jeans will show up, then the skinny lattes, then the bankers. And you'll be somewhere else, starting the cycle all over again. Maybe
For some reason, Lester takes a while to arrive on the bus, so there's like a time lapse here. It's like, how long is a
how long is
bus from
LS?
LS to get to Paleto Bay? Or I know Morro Bay, which is what Paleto Bay is based on, takes about is about a 4-hour drive from Los Angeles in real life. So I don't know if they're trying to go through the same logic here.
I'm gonna break your fucking fingers, you don't knock that shit off.
Oh, please. All right, you alleviate the boredom.
And finally, Lester arrived. It's like, are you sure Lester wouldn't have to bus hop a couple times just to get to a bus that went for Paleto Bay?
Car's this way.
Ryan. Here, brother. Your moisturizing needs. Shall we?
Just wanna get started anyway. Drive us to the bank.
Yeah, there wasn't really much else. I just went for Channel X.
The alarm will be a relic. Should be in and out before the local PD knows what's happening.
Yep. Yeah, because you have to drive to the bank within 3 minutes, so that's why I didn't stop at those red lights, and then...
That's the entrance to the bank. Nothing special. Now take us around back. Okay.
Yeah, so then you have to drive to the lot next door. And when I was going out to shoot the alarm, I realized it's like, oh, I didn't quite go up to the marker. That's why
This'll do. Let's check out the alarm to be sure.
it's not registering. So I get out of the car, but it's like, oh. So I do that, get back in the car, drive up into the marker, because I thought you would count just for being in the lot, but didn't.
It's gonna cost more to break that system than the score's gonna pay.
No, no, no. This
Yeah, because this is the only bank out here.
It's a dumb idea, but we could trigger the alarm. See what kind of response they throw out.
Hey, you heard the man, all right? Shoot the sucker.
I think you can actually use a gun shoot the alarm. I think you know what, Michael's gonna answer on sugar that alarm.
Okay, I brought my police scanner. Drive over to the gas station opposite the bank, and we'll monitor chatter. Alright.
So you drive next to the gas station, opposite the bank, and the response time is like really quick. It's like, is there a police station like super close to that bank? So yeah, then this was something I did the first time I played this mission. I actually blocked off Trevor's door so he couldn't get out, or hopefully get a little bit of a delay, because obviously he gets to go to the other side.
They've dispatched 4 cars in 60 seconds and more on standby. And it isn't even 30 Victor shots fired.
seconds. Response is out of proportion. Cops in this county are dirty. Alarm just went off on their piggy bank. This is them. What is that, a 67-second response time? 4 cars, 4 in the way.
Yep, there's all the cop cars. There has to be a police station like super close to that state, to the bank, for them to get a 57-second response time. And unfortunately, I tried to like get a head start when Trevor was like moving, but unfortunately it didn't let me move. It didn't let me drive the car until Trevor got out, so that was kind of a little bit of a fail there. But and you can also switch to Trevor, but there's a conversation between Michael and Lester if you keep playing as Michael. And for the other gold medal objectives, you have to win the race back to the meth lab. So I tried taking some shortcuts, even though they don't quite work out, and Trevor still managed to get ahead of me. But I remember the first time I played this mission, it cost me the gold medal because I lost the race back to the meth lab. So here's where my first shortcut is. I tried going this way. Be like, oh, I can make that jump. But so yeah, I drive up here, drive to the hills, and then unfortunately I forgot that led to an edge, and the car would not be able to bounce. I thought that was just flat all the way through. That's the sawmill we get to for a later mission, and sometimes even during like for the casino heist when you're delivering to the buyer. So yeah, because I remember the car got stuck first time I did this mission on this hill. Yeah, so then I managed to get back in the lead by taking a shortcut down here. Which luckily this works out. I do manage to keep the car flat and jump ahead of Trevor. So yeah, I drive down this, but then, well, not quite completely flat, but at least enough to get back in the lead. But yep, we did it. Then just keep driving, make sure you don't spin out. God, I'm trying to hold back sneezes because I think I might have a bit of a cold. Oh boy. Oh, almost fell in the water there, but luckily that didn't happen. Because I mean, I'm really used to drifting, because obviously you can't really drift the same way you could in the Cars video games as a kid. I played as a kid, like the Cars 2 video game, and even the Cars 3 video game. And of course, it didn't let me get out of the car here. So Michael would have had to go out Lester's door. I think if you win the race, if Trevor wins the race, he'll say, "What took you so long?" And then Michael will say, "Well, we had to let you win." And then Trevor gets some stuff. I don't know how long that stuff in that fridge had been sitting there for, but yeah, and I don't even know what Trevor was eating out of that bowl.
No, I'm the host, man. You know, I don't want you to get hungry and moody, right? Then you're gonna be making the wrong decisions.
I have been making wrong decisions my whole life. That's how I ended up here.
Yo, bon appetito.
What is that?
What's wrong with you? That's just a
It's just an island. It's like Trevor killed some of the animals and some men, and then he just ate that up.
I'll stay here a minute longer than I have to. So I think our little experiment showed that the response will be too quick to beat and too strong to walk through. That means you gotta face the cops head on.
dirty cops.
The dirty.
Yeah, they're dirty cops. Yeah, but you think I have dirty cops in my area too?
Convoys carrying military-grade hardware past near your
Got 67-second response time.
I propose hijacking
I think those routes are actually a little off from the final route in the game.
we're done here. Anyway, you won't be outside the bank too long. Paleto Bay is, well, it's a bay. So you're a street away from the water, but Frank will be waiting in a boat to get you out of there. I know none of this is ideal, but it's the only way I can see of taking the score and providing for your FIB paymasters. Fine. Well, just a gunman. You'll be taking on a cop.
Yeah, we need a gunman for this heist. And also, you can use Trevor's buddy Chef for this heist, which you'll see here.
Think about my buddy Chef, okay?
But for full circle purposes, we're going to use Packy again.
He handled himself at the jewelry store. That it? You sure?
Because both Chef and Packy take 12%, and even though you can choose either Daryl or Norm, they'll die on this heist. It's like, no, I don't want to kill any of my crewmates, but it's worth it. Only 445,000 if you use either Chef or Packy. Wait, how would Trevor fit 3 or 4 people in his trailer? Because he has to share a bed with Patricia and Michael, or unless one of them slept on the couch and Trevor throws up here, so puke warning. Even though I don't gag from video game puke, but yeah. And then the mission ends, and that's when you get the call from Franklin.
Franklin, buddy, what's up?
Hey, look, there's these redneck dudes been looking for you, homie. Some angry motherfuckers. I found where they stay, man, and I've been following.
Okay, well, it's gotta be the O'Neill brothers. What's left of them? I'll pick up Michael and we'll come to you.
T, hey, man.
And you can switch to Franklin, start the mission from there, but you'll miss this cutscene right here if you do that, so.
Listen, when you get this, go give me a ring. Tell your mom, too. And Tracy. Please, son.
Trying to call Jimmy, and of course, because Steph, Michael's wife, Amanda. Amanda's probably still be a selfish, bossy bitch over Michael's
This country was built by
his criminal life, and
so I'm just trying to do my patriotic duty by, doing this.
Jimmy probably is scared because of the way Michael threatened him during the post-mission phone call, and Tracy's probably still upset about the fame or shame stuff.
Sorry, Mrs. L. Jesus. Mikey, you want a beer?
Trevor has a stripper poster and some burger shots stuffed in his fridge. Oh, he has beers.
When you went out, you and your boyfriend. Why do you? I don't care. Just trying to conversate. You know, it's more of this gig that's going crazy. Killing everyone in sight.
Just because I like the life and you feel guilty about it doesn't make it more mad. And you know what? Deep down, I know you believe the bullshit. Picket fences, the fucking happy endings.
And your street philosophy bullshit that's got you real fucked. Oh yeah. Gee, perfect balance.
Balance. You gone. 10 years in the sun. You say words that have no meaning. What is balance, huh? Huh? I fucking kill only on the weekends. So Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Tuesdays and Thursdays, hookers and sticking up joints, huh?
You know, Trevor does kind of slow down in his crimes after the events of the story mode, but
Sane. I am so fucking sane that I should go for fucking mental health.
No,
spoke to Franklin.
Why?
Unlike you, he hears his homies are in trouble. He has no problem.
Here's how cool Franklin is.
Calling LS and fighting a known accomplice of ours? You come out here, what, for a little visit?
That is so fucking typical. So typical. You don't even ask about the trouble. Instantly, watch yourself.
You're right.
Yeah.
Apologize. It's not good enough. I'm leaving. I might die.
So then Trevor says, you know what, I'm gonna go get Franklin. But then Michael decides to go with him.
Saying, nothing else can get out of this fucking building.
Patricia tells him to have fun. Yeah, the reason why she doesn't try to escape and run for Martin is because Martin treats her horribly, so... I don't even know what gun I had equipped. I only had 12 bullets
What
left.
is Franklin doing for you anyway?
Tailing some guys, Mikey. Tailing.
Yeah, so then the game switches you over to Franklin, and he's chasing the O'Neills on the bridge leading to Fort Zancudo.
Damn, these redneck fools know we on them now.
So yeah, Franklin even brings Chop with him because dogs have good sense of smell. So I change it back to the song I was listening to before the game switched me to Franklin. Yeah. Franklin's special ability comes in handy so you can weave through all those cars.
Hey, man, me and Chop on these punks. We're coming up to WH, north of 2 miles.
All right. The O'Neill brothers are coming to us.
I think they was about to send one of them anti-tank rockets into your Vespucci condo. Well, one of your roomies told them that you was gone.
Okay, so if you're on the WA,
It was Wade who told the O'Neills that Trevor was gone.
good. Me and him.
Or it's like, where is Trevor? And then Wade tells him, he's back in Sandy Shores now. Yeah, I can't, I don't know. I was trying to do a Wade impression there, but can't really do it that well, so.
We're taking a chopper and we'll head you off. Deal with these business-stealing pricks on the road.
Hey, dog, can you...
Oh shit. Yeah, it's really bumpy here. Luckily they have that fence there, but then the O'Neills get scared by a fucking deer. Yeah, I think it's always nighttime in this mission.
Hey, let's roll on this fool, Chop. Dude,
So Franklin goes into the wreckage. He's still wearing his Uptown Riders shirt from when he was with Dom. Which I finished all the parachute jumps so I can do all Dom, the rest of Dom's missions.
you there? There was a deer in the road, man. These motherfuckers crashed out.
They crashed. They dead.
No, they gone. They ran into the fucking woods, man. I need air support like right fucking now.
Don't worry. Incoming.
Yep, so they have to drive to the airfield and use Trevor's helicopter.
Incoming? Man, you're all business.
Yeah, well, this is kind of important. These
And yeah, and then he tells Michael the backstory of the O'Neills, but he doesn't really give much details until they're all dead, so... And somehow the O'Neills are kind of back in GTA Online, like Leroy O'Neill, who you can steal, who can be kidnapped and bottom dollar bounties, and then even though the O'Neills are supposed to be all dead, and I think you can even steal some of their guns from them from their farm, which was somehow rebuilt during one of the unmarked weapon preps for the Kyle Perico heist, which is weird. It's like,
contract to end all contracts. Serious multinational stuff. I was this close, and they stole it off me.
and then you went ahead and destroyed their farm, so that's why they were mad at you.
Why do they want you dead? Wow, what's with all the questions? Can't you just take my side for once? Yeah, I'm coming along for the ride, ain't I? Yeah, but I sense your heart ain't in it. Yeah, I'm lucky my heart
Yeah, I was trying to show what first person looked like, just so you could see if Michael was wearing like the headset you would use when you're in a helicopter or on a plane, and he was.
sorry I'm a human being with thoughts and feelings and emotions. Wait a
So you have to fly to that circle.
Copper. We used this to break into the IAA building. You stole it from the FIB? Not so. I took it in lieu of payment. There was a rifle on board too, so if your panties...
Hey, hey! Them hit dudes in the woods.
That model's fitted with
So Michael gets to use thermal vision here. Franklin. That was one of them in the water, but then you have to kill all three of them with a headshot, and unfortunately I did not shoot this one in the head, so... Yeah, and also for a gold medal you have to kill all the enemies without... You have to complete this mission without killing any animals. I thought I got him in the head, but it was more like a shoulder shot, so he died.
Over here. Brought his ass down. That's this...
And I know Michael even has a line where he's watching one of the videos and he says, unless moose have started walking on two legs.
Yeah, he looks like a human being.
Yeah, he looks like a human being.
You want to show mercy to the last of these innocents? They haven't got past Franklin, so they gotta be on the hill. Would you aim a little left? I think I see someone.
And then you have to find Elwood. And then after Wade and Walton are dead, okay, that's Elwood. No, or maybe that was Franklin. Probably Franklin.
Up a little. I might have seen him.
But then Elwood shoots a rocket at the helicopter.
Incoming!
Somehow the helicopter did not crash from that.
Can't get a shot.
So then you have to use Franklin and follow Chop so you can get Elwood, and then you can also switch back to Michael and shoot Elwood, but I just kind of did the easy thing and used Franklin to shoot him.
Out here.
We gonna handle this. If you swimming, I am too. Fuck. It's cold as a motherfucker.
Oh, well, you can still somewhat swim. I thought that water was like only waist high or chest high, but and it's like, oh, I see Elwood, he's over there. But I think you have to, I don't know if you have to stay close to Chop or if the mission will fail if you're abandoning him, but just wanted to be safe. That's why I let Chop get a head start here. So I run up the hill, see Elwood's right there. So yeah, I pull out the pistol and I just shoot Elwood in the head.
Last guy's done, homie.
Alright. We'll come down and pick you up.
It looks like he dropped a... Yeah, he dropped his rocket launcher, so you have to switch back to Trevor and land the helicopter. Like, what? Tree. Then gets Franklin the helicopter, and Chop gets in there too, so... I wonder how they were able to hear Chop barking, because obviously it wasn't... They must have put the earpiece right up to him as he barked, but that'd be kind of weird timing. Unless he was taught to speak on command. I can never do that with my dog. With Lily, my dog Lily, and I was never able to do that with Lulu before her passing, so... And yeah, Franklin has the... Chop must have been behind the seat that Trevor was sitting in, so... And now Trevor explains why, what he did to them that resulted in them wanting to kill him. To the farm, kill a lot of them, and then I blew it up. Like the Crystal Maze mission. surprised Trevor has all the names recognized from when he burned down their farm.
Forget that I'm the wrong party here. Yeah, you are definitely the wrong party. Oh, for sure. Here we go, taking her down.
Of course, Trevor's truck is right where he left it, so... I'm not sure if I had to land on the helipad, but...
Oh yeah, taking out some hillbilly Franklin junk blood here. That's what I'm living.
So then Franklin gets back in that car and drives away.
Get back to Captain Phillips, Mike.
Yeah, thanks for the warning.
And of course, Trevor's just left alone at the airfield. Is this the military hardware mission, or... Oh no, this is the Antonia event where Franklin helps save that girl from being buried alive. So I used my carbine rifle since I had that.
I can't get free. Can you get me out of these?
So then he rescues the girl and they get back in the truck.
I didn't even know where the hell we are. You couldn't give me a ride, could you?
Yeah, sure. Shit, I ain't gonna
You could take the car, but I took the truck. I had Chop in the car. I tried doing this event, but I guess it couldn't spawn at night, so... But then Chop got out of the car anyway, so...
This is a nightmare. I can't
Yeah.
believe it wasn't safe. I gotta make it cool.
And this event can be done with Michael or Trevor as well. And of course, Trevor can take her to the altruist camp, but you get $60,000 as a reward for saving her, so... That's not really as profitable as that, so that's why I did this event with Franklin. I still have 3 random events left. I'll do Castro with Franklin, then do like that rescue groom event with Michael, and then probably, and then I'll have to do one more event with Franklin, then one more event with Michael, just so it's evenly balanced. That each character has done 5 random events each, even though you only need 14 for 100% completion. So.
No. I shouldn't really say, but what does it matter now? You're in the life, right? You can't handle yourself like you did and not be in the life. Have you heard of Sammy Bettino? Most people call him Sonny.
No, why?
The Gambetti family? Don't you watch the news? He was Don Gravelli's right-hand man. He more or less kind of ran the East Coast in the 80s and 90s. No? What the? Well, that's my dad.
And
They paid a murder charge on him in 2007 and we had to go into hiding. Move out west. One day you're living the good life. The next you're moving around safe house.
yeah, so you lived in
Where no one comes looking.
San Andreas for 6 years. For 7 years, yeah. So.
When he got pinched in 2011, he kind of caught the plea, gave up a lot of people. So he gets to sit in his 5-star cell while I'm on the outside dealing with the consequences. My dad was many things, but I never thought he'd be a snitch.
Whereas you seem like you don't let nothing slip.
What's there to hide anymore? It's all out there. They even want me to show reality.
And yeah, it's so funny at that part when Antonia asks the protagonist what their name is. Trevor is the only one who gives his full name without hesitation. Michael and Franklin hesitate here, so... And Michael also makes a Godfather reference by saying, ooh, hopefully I don't find a horse head under my covers. I have not seen The Godfather in full, but I have seen the horse head under the covers scene.
What's your name, by the way?
Franklin,
Franklin what?
and I ain't sure I want to ask you.
Yeah, Franklin's hesitant.
Saved my life. You'll be made life today.
And I was going to do Franklin's Marianne mission this episode, but there was enough room for it. It's like 58 minutes long, so that's why I figured I'll do that in the next episode, as well as that drunk couple event that I was going to put in this episode, but it was too full, so it'll be in the next episode. And then it'll be Derailed, Monkey Business, and Hang 10. And then maybe just fill it up with some side missions, because I do want to do Surveying the Score, Bury the Hatch, and Bury the Hatchet in the same video. And then maybe Fresh Meat, and then maybe... And also try to squeeze in Pac-Man, Fresh Meat, because I think I'm starting to run out of side missions to do, so... This is eventually going to get to a point where it's just main story stuff left. And then that means we're going to get some shorter episodes once we're getting close to the end of the series, like... I'm maybe try, hopefully, maybe save some side missions for like the ending after reuniting the family or after the bureau raid. Which means I might even hold off on legal trouble till then too. That's almost just my turn here, so. Yeah, anyways, I think I might have like an episode where all the enemies turn against and have wrap up, Lamar down, and legal trouble in the same episode, as well as the meltdown mission too, so you can't forget that. Then there'll be the big score heist episode where Trevor Franklin and Michael robbed a Union Depository, and then the ending. And also a few epilogue episodes where I finish up Lester's assassination missions, and then obviously still finish the Epsilon stuff with Michael. That's going to start as soon as I finish Monkey Business, but I have to get all the cars, and then I'll finish those off so that he has more profit from the Union Depository. And obviously for the ending, we're going with the third way, because that's the canon ending, because Trevor and Michael are still alive in present day. It's like doing those, like, collision things, so, yeah, so. Oh, sorry, dude. Oh, I just realized that guy wasn't wearing a shirt. And there's the drop-off point.
That's my guy. Thank you again. I won't forget this.
So yeah, I tried doing the military harbor mission. It completely backfired. You're supposed to blow up the Crusader, but unfortunately it did not with the sticky bomb, but unfortunately that did not happen, so. It's like, because there was a second car that was like blocking the way, but then someone got in the car and drove away, so that was kind of a fail. And also, first time I did this mission, I was using Trevor, and I managed to get all 5 headshots. It's surprisingly taking a while to decrease my armor. Because in online, it's like, you only get shot with 2 bullets and your armor goes away. Maybe that's like with shotguns. So yeah, kill those dudes and, yep. Get in the truck and drive back to Trevor's trailer. Or the meth lab, I mean. And yeah, Michael's lucky that he's not getting swarmed by the military if he was near Fort St. Because I'm pretty sure the military would send out a warning about like one of their shipments being hijacked, so the army would definitely be on him and Trevor at this point. And obviously you can't do this mission as Franklin, so that's kind of a letdown. And there's some bikers there, so I have to make sure not to run them over. If you're doing it as Trevor, they'll start shooting at him. So, yeah, this is the best. This is like one of my favorite heists in the game. Just going in it, like with Juggernaut suits. And yeah, you have to park the van at the back, so. It's like, which door did Michael get out of? It's like, oh. Yeah, so... We got 4 headshots, and then Michael ends up calling Lester. I wanted to see if you could immediately start the mission as soon as you get in, but the doors were locked and the phone call was over, so...
All right, we might be ready to move on this thing. Meet me up in the lab.
And now we're on to the heist itself. And what's so weird is during this cutscene where Trevor and Michael are arguing, if you choose a good gunman like Packy, Chef, or Gus, they'll read a book, but if you choose either Daryl or Norm, they won't be doing anything. They'll just be sitting there. It's like Packy's like, come on, can I just read my book without you two jamooks arguing over stupid stuff?
She's a 60-year-old housewife. She's 57. She thinks that
And Franklin shows up.
Let me tell you something. 30 years of marriage to the world's angriest mob boss will make anyone insane. You're not making my situation any easier.
And Michael only has access to that suit if he did the loud approach for the jewelry store job, but it's like, why would you even do the loud approach when it's not even canon? Unless you just want to try it out.
You miss a fucking incredible. I'll tell you what's incredible. Fucking incredible.
Of course, if Amanda wasn't a prejudiced bitch towards Michael's criminal life, she would be here helping you pull this heist, so that way you wouldn't have to hire Packy.
I used to be. I could have stayed my ass in Los Santos. Hello, Franklin. All right. Question?
Yeah, I like how they're wearing all black except Lester.
Miss Brad, that crazy motherfucker was with us now. He would have loved this. Instead, he's got to enjoy himself molesting white-collar criminals in federal penitentiary.
That's for sure. Anybody else?
What about me? I'm waiting for him by the river. Handling dinner.
Get out of
Great, let's go.
Yeah, and then what's so weird is that Lester just completely disappears as soon as the cutscene's over. It's like, where does he go?
Paleto Bay. Let's hit this shit.
And then if you look up at the window, you can actually see Chef smoking there, even if you chose Chef as your gunman for this heist. It's like, what the? Why is there 2 chefs in this mission? That's why Packy's probably the canon choice for this mission. Or at least I hope he is.
Guess it's the same kind of shit.
Gus just takes more than Packy and Chef, so that's why I feel like Packy's the more worthy one of the 2. And obviously I don't want... yeah, just a little conversation here. And also, that's another reason why both Daryl and Norm are on my list of GTA 5 characters that desperately need to come back in GTA 6. So we know that they're still alive. Packy is canonically hired for the jewelry store and the Paleto score here, so... Yep. First time anyone's been near Carcer City, and yeah. Trevor refers to all the gunmen as generic goon except for Chef. If you chose Chef, you'll say, Chef, will you tell these gentlemen here about your first job? And this is actually a mission in GTA 4 that Packy is talking about here. Even though I haven't played GTA 4, I did actually watch a walkthrough of that specific mission. It's called 3-leaf for 4-leaf clover, but yeah, and then... Also, see how Packy said that his brother Derek is dead here, so this means that he's either the canon choice to keep alive, because they don't mention Francis, Packy's other relative from GTA 4, whether he's alive or dead, so... So yes, that's exactly what happened. Michael Keane got killed in the bank, so Packy killed the guy who killed him, and then... I know I saw a YouTuber who actually did a video of this, with actually descriptions, with like actual visual gameplay from the mission, which I'll probably do that if they bring a character from GTA 5 back in GTA 6, and then use that as visual, with that mission as visual for it. Or I'm not sure how you would do audio files for those, but on PS5, but I'm sure it is possible. I'll just have to figure out how you do that.
I'm supposed to trust this man with my life, and he don't trust me with the details of his first bank job. Well, how about you? Why don't you share with the group? I'm here.
So yeah, that's why. And you'll see something coming up in the FIB heist that would be super sick if...
It was a bit more complicated than that, though, wasn't
all 3 of the crew members I choose for that come back in GTA 6.
Maybe you did 6.
Obviously, Packy won't come back in GTA 6 because his voice actor's been inactive for years now, so.
Franklin, share. Yeah, come on, kid. You can't be worse than Trevor's.
Alright, man, shit. Okay. The score was like 2 stacks, man.
2G?
And of course, the bikers are there. It's like, god damn it, these bikers are everywhere. They're gonna start shooting at Trevor if he hits them.
Y'all didn't see none of that shit. Dive pack went all home. Money was useless then.
iPad. You amateur.
I knew I shouldn't have told you shit.
Hey, Franklin, we all gotta start somewhere. Right, Frank. We're gonna drop you up here, okay? Here, keep
Yep, so then you drop Franklin off. He heads down to the beach where he's waiting in the boat.
We're gonna wanna go ASAP.
I'm on getaway, man. I'll do it.
Alright, you know where you gotta be?
I got it down.
I'll bring a dive pack just for you.
I could use a restroom.
We gotta go with number 2, so you're gonna go to the bank, have a baggie, and then
Let's hit him.
Trevor has a shotgun with his. Somehow, how do they fit the Juggernaut suits and the minigun in all those bags? That makes no sense. Those bags look way too small. And yeah, Packy has experience from when he robbed the Bank of Liberty City and even the jewelry store, even though he didn't really have to do much hostage control at the jewelry store because everyone was gassed, so. So I use Michael, move to the bank vault door, and then walk over and kick it open. The cops show up. And they end up stealing like $8 million, even though you only can get like 1 or 2 mil from the casino in GTA Online with the casino heist. 3 million if you steal diamonds, but that just makes no sense. It's like, what?
Sheriff's here. We never could have beaten that response. There's other ways of beating it.
Yeah, so the sheriff's kind of talking. I think you actually have to kill those guys in order to proceed, even the GTA Wiki and says it's optional, but yep. There they are, the Juggernaut Suits. Now, for gold, you have to fire 4,000 bullets, but you have to put Trevor's minigun's the best way for that. So what I do is, yes. Okay, the reason why I switched to Michael here is because Michael doesn't, like, drop any money. If you use Trevor, he drops, like, so much money. Like, Jesus. And there's also an alternate method where, like, if you before you start the mission, you can use Michael, head over to Fort San Cudo and steal a minigun there in the tower. That gives you... There's a minigun there with 1,000 bullets, but then you can also, like, quick save and repeat to get, like, 2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000 bullets for the fire with those 4,000 bullets. I tried doing that the first time I played this, but for some reason when I started this mission, the minigun just despawned from my inventory, and yeah. Shoot down the helicopter, because if you don't, the mission will fail for Trevor dying or Michael dying, whoever you were not playing as when you shut it down, so. Yeah. You're covered. And yeah, they won't be able to escape through the bay, so they have to find another escape route. You completely trash an apartment complex, or that could be a motel. So then there's cop cars rolling up. Actually, I think it's a hotel or a motel because there's a pool there, so. I shoot down the fence, and I was trying to figure out how do I reload my gun, because I'm used to it being square from Uncharted, so I was like, fuck. So I figured, I'll just shoot the fence here. What an auto reload. And then, yeah, I think I missed the dialogue that Packy mentions. If I had this suit 5 years ago, it would have been helpful there. So then you shoot through this fence, and then new start showing up. Yeah, and I was using Michael here, even though And then sometimes Trevor will say, they got tack guys in Paleto Bay. So yeah, Michael just keeps shooting and somehow I got knocked out by a car from the car exploding, but then so yeah, and of course once you're running through here, a helicopter comes in. And you can still quick throw grenades, so that's cool. Michael's using those, and then a cargo bob shows up, and that's pretty much the reason why you're doing this job, so you can get a cargo bob to help rob humane labs. But yeah, and also here's where the big fuck you is, because if you chose either Daryl or Norm, they'll get pinned by a cop car and die, and you can collect their loot for some extra cash. But if you use Packy, he doesn't get the cars that show up at all. Same with either Chef or Gus. It's like, well, that's just dumb. You should be able to save either Daryl or Norm on this mission. But yep, and the army's here, so yeah. So you have to keep holding off the military, and then a helicopter comes flying in. While you're holding off the military. Oh yeah, if your gunman died, Michael will say, T, what the hell is that? And then Trevor will say, that's a tank hanging from a chopper. But then as soon as I switch over to Franklin, Trevor and Michael start dropping all their money. And then also, I pull out a micro SMG to help shoot some more bullets, so the problem is the bulldozer pecked the fence and then just decimate it. And then you can also use it to kind of shoot at soldiers in your path, but that's what I was doing, shooting some of the soldiers down. There's no headshot objective for gold, so but so I just used the micro SMG and hopefully I've gained 4,000 bullets. Even though when I finished this mission, I didn't even reach 1,000 bullets, so yeah, I did terrible at that, but I just wanted to save all that money. Get 445,000. But then I think, is he shooting at me? So I was trying to clear these dudes out, and then you can't even run them over because they're smart and they move out of the way. So I tried shooting behind me, but and the bulldozer can't even destroy the fence, which is stupid. So yeah, then you turn in here, pick up Trevor and Michael, and head to the Cluck and Bell factory. And of course, yeah, you can see Packy was there while he holds off the army. So yeah, and of course Packy decides to stay behind and hold off the army while Trevor, Franklin, and Michael escape on a train. I don't know why Franklin got a bulldozer, even though I would imagine a bulldozer would be weak compared against gunfire, so and of course, you can also get accuracy by shooting at the tank and the bulldozer, but yeah, I decided stick with Michael and I killed the office worker, but then there's army guys in here too, so because this is the same Cluck and Bell factory from the Cluck and Bell farm raid that was added during bottom dollar bounties where you're helping Vincent. So yeah. You can't even access your remote, and also, for some reason, Trevor completely abandons his minigun. And now he has a shotgun. It's like, did he just leave his minigun outside in the bulldozer, or has he got bullets in that thing? So yeah, I'm just shooting everybody, and then also I end up meleeing a guy because that stupid pillar got in my way. And also, I think he was just close enough where Michael could just melee him, so... And also, when you're running through this hallway, one of the soldiers will throw a grenade at you, and I thought I stopped the guy from throwing the grenade, but I didn't, so, and then I almost lost, like, I lost, like, a chunk of health through my bomb suit because of that. It's like, that's why grenade throwback would be helpful in GTA 6, so that way, if this is, like, on a mission where a soldier or an enemy throws a grenade at you, you can just grab the grenade, throw it back at them before it explodes. Yeah, I'm pretty much gonna say that. I know I do say that a lot, where GTA 6 needs the ability to throw back grenades, but, you know, and I'll say it again when we do Meltdown, because there's another example of a grenade showing up. Yeah, Franklin's still alive, Packy's doing okay, so... And yeah, Franklin's like still exposed, so that's why he's using those boxes as cover. And of course, I decided to stand by the train so that I can just jump on it once it arrives. Yep. And then they're like on the train till that night. Like, how did Agent Sanchez know to meet them there? And yeah, and also Franklin gets an extra cut from when he saved that girl before the heist, so he gets a little bit of extra cash. Yeah, notice how Agent Sanchez tells them, get your crew together, alright? But then when you do monkey business, which will be in the next episode, Steve will tell them, we told you to bring along 6, so maybe that's what Sanchez was talking about when he said get crew together, but Michael just completely ignored him. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this episode. I know I missed a call with Wade where Trevor invites me to kick him in the head. He's like, I hope I don't mess up. And then there's also the phone call from Antonia, so that's basically it for this episode. Please like, comment, share, sub, and peace.
You know, the girl who nearly attended her own funeral out at Paleto Bay?
Oh shit, how can I forget?
My dad wanted to make sure you were looked after. Now there's some money being wired to your account right now. Now I gotta get off the line. Thank you again.